Yeshiva World News is a very sober and tragic chapter in Jewish history. They are unfortunately infamous for their, let's just say, recklessness and malice at times, for their aggrandizement. This is who they are. So they are posting a clinical trial, supposedly, of course it's not, of 368 patients in the hospital experiencing SARS. None of them is in a pre-hospital setting. And they're issuing Trump, Zelenko, touting hydroxychloroquine debunked. So just for the fact, this comes to show us the objectivity that YWN has and the level of intelligence what it is reporting is about. Two things. Dr. Zelenko, this should go viral, by the way. Dr. Zelenko, his cocktail consists of hydroxychloroquine, zinc, which is the essential mineral that goes to war with the virus, Covid-19, and swallows it. So it doesn't replicate and it gets pulverized. For hydroxychloroquine to open up, served as an ionophore, breaks up the cell, so to speak, allows the zinc to enter intracellularly. Zinc will not go in combat with the virus unless it's reaching the same domain as the virus. The virus is in the cell, in the goblet cells of the lungs. The zinc enters, goes to war, stops it from replicating, from copying itself in the trillions. Then comes the antibiotic, either cephalosporin, doxycycline, azithromycin, 500 milligram, never the Z-Pack. And it served as a shovel to clean up the debris, equals the bacterial pneumonia caused by COVID-19. And it cleans it nicely away. But you can't clean it away unless you have something putting a lid on the cement truck, so to speak, stopping pouring in cement into the lungs. Otherwise, my shoveling is futile because it keeps pouring in. So you need the zinc to stop the virus. Once the virus gets weakened, you can start shoveling away the debris caused by the virus. A word is not mentioned in this amateur at best or reckless reporting, salacious reporting. Nothing is mentioned of the zinc. Nothing is mentioned the objective of Dr. Zelenko, which is pre-hospital setting, making sure that they don't reach the ventilator, making certain that they don't reach the ER or hospital dependency, which is overwhelming due to this pandemic. Not one word is mentioned of that. Not one patient of the 368 patients is matched with a true clinical trial so beautifully done by Dr. Zelenko, where 1,450 patients as of 2 days ago, 1,450 patients have fully recovered, with the exception of, unfortunately, great loss, terrible loss, but 2 patients. 2. 4 patients on respirators, recovering very well, and 1,450 patients in total, with 2 people that have unfortunately passed away. Contrast that with this bogus 368 patients who were critically ill, never in a pre-hospital setting, never mentioning about zinc, and this is fit for news, fit for print on YWN, to make fun of the Honorable President Donald J. Trump and a man serving selflessly 19 to 20 hours a day since this epidemic broke out, Dr. Zelenko. It's one thing to do a fair reporting. YWN, you are responsible for feeding lies for your readers. And I hope that your audience takes note of it and boycotts you. Yeshiva World News should be boycotted, not just now. Let's bring up something else. When you had something reporting from Otisville, you were the first to accuse Hasidische Yidden about the minyan. You should be boycotted by every Yid that has a scintilla of a Ahavas Yisrael. In this time of crisis, to feed your political agendas with such a narcissistic approach should be held liable for you to close down your organization, your News Corp. Let's go before that. When there was, let's just stop at that. That's suffice for now. But people should know Yeshiva World News is a somber chapter in Jewish history.